Hey everyone, I'm literally between sets of deadlifts here and wanted to real quickly touch on a topic that I see as a recurring theme in my coaching practice. And it's really a play on this idea of perfection. I believe that pretty much anybody who is watching this at one point or another has fallen victim to the expectation of perfection. I see it constantly where clients try and hold themselves accountable to standards by which they would never dream of holding their loved ones accountable to. And a real quick and simple skill to practice is paying attention to the words that you're using in your own head. Tune into that self-narrative that's playing in your mind and filter out the thoughts that hurt you or rub you wrong and see if it passes the test of would you use these same words on someone that you love, your best friend, your sibling, your spouse, your parents, whoever. Would you talk to them in that same manner? And in almost all cases you wouldn't. And the more awareness you can build around this self-narrative, the better at countering those defeatist thoughts you will become. So that's point number one. But point number two is I constantly see people letting a momentary lapse leak into the future. And in the best cases, it's only a day. They eat something that they shouldn't have. Usually it's okay to eat whatever. But be that as it may, they have these shoulds and these rules and they break them and they chalk the entire day up as a loss. So they throw in the towel. And in worst cases, I see that same line of reasoning leak into weeks or even months into the future. And the ultimate price is paid. They stagnate and they prove to themselves that they are incapable and their self-worth takes a hit, a massive hit, and they strengthen the belief that they aren't good enough. So this is a major issue, far larger than, how many carbs are you eating or what workout are you doing? That stuff is minutia, but the relationship that you're building with yourself, and most of it stems from the expectations you have installed in your mind, as well as the words that you're using to talk to yourself with. Those things are the most important parts of a fitness journey because they are what breed momentum and consistency and compassion and flexibility and self-love. And without any of those things, really, what do you have? We're not meant to just be unhappy and exercise and eat rigidly. That just is not the sort of life that I'm trying to lead, and I'm hoping that's not the sort of lives that you are trying to lead. So when a lapse occurs, capture it in a box and let it end then and there. It's over. And try and live in the space that's right in front of you. Live in the 6 inches in front of your face, because that's where you can exact change. That's where you have a say in what happens next and what's behind you, no matter how minor or major, and nothing is that major. A lapse might feel really bad, but in the grand scheme, when it comes to fat loss or physique optimization or health, no single lapse is that damning or that important. So let it lie where it lies, move on, and figure out what the next step is that will make you feel good about yourself. And it could be something so small. It could be going for a walk outside and reconnecting with movement and being kind to your body and yourself. So that's really all I wanted to say today. Check the perfectionism at the door. I know it's easier said than done, but it is a skill that can be worked on over time. Put in the reps. Practice talking to yourself in a way that empowers you. So that's where I'll stop today. Stay strong, and until next time, see you later.